Hi, Nicolette from Explore South Africa with me, and today I have a special guest, Mitch from Jan Harmsgat, one of my favorite local farms just up the road on the R60. Welcome, Mitch.
Thanks, Nicolette.
And what are we tasting today?
Today we're going to be having a look at a little bit about the history on the farm, but first we're going to start off with the pomegranate juice. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that and the history.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting the pomegranate juice. It's 100% pure pomegranate juice.
Yes, 100% pure pomegranate juice. And just to touch base on the farm itself, 1723, on a little bit about the history. Obviously, the name of the farm as well, Jan Harmsgat, obviously originates back to Johannes Herman Jans.
Yeah.
So that history is quite intense, but we'll touch lightly on it. That changed to Skat, which was a Dutch name back in the day for treasure.
So it was Jan Harmsgat.
Skat, yeah. So it very much was Jan Harmsgat, and Skat meant treasure back in the day.
Yeah, so Skat is the Afrikaans word for treasure.
Yes,
yeah.
Dutch word for treasure.
Yes,
Dutch
and it's also
treasure.
a petting term.
Yes. And over the generations, over the time, that changed to Gat. Obviously, the original Afrikaans word Gat meaning watering hole. Watering hole being the oxen coming from Cape Town to Swellendam to drink, was also part of the treasure. Yeah, so that was basically a bit about the history. In terms of pomegranates, we're the biggest pomegranate farm in Southern Africa. Okay, in terms of yield, so we produce about 1,000 tons to 1,200 tons of pomegranates.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm looking forward to tasting it.
Okay, well, we're going to taste a little bit of the juice. It's 100% pure pomegranate juice, unfiltered. So we actually export the pomegranate juice, not the juice, the actual whole fruit. We export it into Lidl and Marks and Spencer's overseas. So straight into Germany and England as well. This is a byproduct that we started about 2 years ago. It's 100% pure. And what was happening is some fruit that was slightly damaged or slightly scratched or wasn't of A class to export, we actually turned into 100% pure juice. Okay, we launched this about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and it's doing quite well in the South African market at the moment.
Okay, the colour is, a little bit ruby.
Stunning. So
it's a beautiful colour.
Being unfiltered, not beautiful colour, not much on the nose there. You'll get like a lot
earthy.
Of earthy.
Yeah, I would just say it's earthy.
Yeah. So a lot of like earthiness coming through there. Total, not like wine, total different taste in terms of what you smell in the glass. Delicious. You'll taste it's tart. So you've got a bit of sour, sweet, tart.
It's not too sweet. There's a little bit of earthiness coming through.
Yes. So that's something that we're proud of, that we launched. It's talking about a little bit in terms of pomegranates. Pomegranates is extremely high in antioxidants. That's something that the South African market is yet to be educated about. And if guys want to do some more research and go into it, it's the fruit and the juice with the most antioxidants.
So it's very
high. It's apparently 4 or 5 times higher than red wine and even higher than green tea.
Oh my gosh, even higher than green tea.
Extremely high in antioxidants.
And it's extremely tasty. So if I have a glass of this every morning, I will live to 150 years.
Huge health benefits.
I see that the honey that you brought, it's also got a little picture of the pomegranate on there as well. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Is there a little bit of a pomegranate note in the honey as well?
Yes, that's also involved with the pomegranates. It's very limited, so we do about 360 jars, which is our first test run. Covey Smith, the farmer, gets hives every year, and these hives help to pollinate the pomegranates. So each year he rents in and gets in hives, and these hives are specifically put in the pomegranate trees in between, and the bees help pollinate the pomegranates. And they majority stick around and pollinate and use the pollen from the pomegranate flower, and this obviously creates a lovely pomegranate honey. So this is 100% pure pomegranate honey.
Oh, that's so interesting. Wow. This is a beautiful juice, and I'm so excited to taste it. Everywhere in the Robertson Wine Valley, I've seen this box, the pomegranate juice, and Jan Harmsgat is quite famous for it. around here.
Yes, I think the idea behind it was to design an attractive box and to test the market first, and we put it into a beautiful breakfast table box, something that you could put on the breakfast table. It was quite eye-catching, and you could see it, and yeah, that was the aim of it. And now that we've launched it into the market, there's a good couple of delis in Cape Town, so all the oatmeals in Riversdale, the fees to rent.
Yeah.
So it's become really, really popular. And I think in the future we're looking at now going into small bottle. It's a market that we haven't touched on. So this market we find has grown pretty well in terms of juice. We do about 12,000 litres just into the box. And so we're looking to maybe expand that market and put it into a small 200 ml bottle.
Yes,
so somebody can just grab it and drink it straight away. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mitch. It was very interesting to hear of another local product here in the Overberg. It was fun having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's fun being here.